There's your moon. 55 degrees. Windy at the moment. Ties here with Blakely. And no, the sun ain't poking up yet. Yeah, we'll hear in another 20 minutes. But the important part. Oh, we got up ready for light. Good morning, Blakely.
Smelly girl.
Get her head cocked with a smile.
Hi.
There's a better look at the little sunshine girl. It's like, what you talking about, Grandpa?
We're going to do a big stretch, don't we?
I just woke up. I got a stretch.
Big stretch.
And Blue is in this morning so that he can stay dry. He just came in. He's got a doctor's appointment today.
Well, he's got to get his blood drawn because he's on.
Yeah, he's going to get his blood drawn for his pain meds for his messed up hip, which is cold weather hits and it bothers him. But it's 55.9 degrees out there. Of course, 99% humidity and 8 or 10 mile an hour wind for the most part. Comfortable in here. I'm good with 64 degrees in the morning. What are you pulling me around for? Is that what you're pulling me around? Huh?
Grandpa's?
But you gotta hold on. You gotta hold on too. There we go. Okay, that's enough. I gotta get my coffee. I haven't had that yet. Yeah, she says I need my coffee too before my voice goes out. Moving slow this morning, but catching up on videos this morning too. Matt the Scrap Whisperer was working on a old Camelback or whatever he called it, drill press. I mean, I've seen them. We had one at school, but it was a lot bigger than the one he's dealing with. Then the one that we had at school, my senior year, they decided to get rid of it. Yeah, we planned on getting it. Somebody stole the damn thing. Not sure how they stole it because it weighed more than both these put together, and these I think are 1,100 pounds apiece, something like that. Anyway, he also found a motor to put on his. His would be flat belt drive. Motor would sit back there and up, and not like this where these are inline motors with the spindles. I know I've talked about these before. These come off a Navy ship, so they are DC motors that will also run 220 forward and reverse. That one they had an issue with. Motor burned up. Well, what do you do with 1940? These are 43. I don't remember. They're on the other tag, I think. Anyway, Dad worked for Tektronix, and that's who bought them off the ship. And that's what they did. We changed the motor because they had a 3-phase motor on it, and we don't have 3-phase in the shop. So that's actually off Central Electric or Chicago Electric cheapy drill press. It's a good 1-horse motor. Anyway, if I can get up in here, move a few things, trip over a couple more things like a mag drill, and knock the magnet off of there. There we go. Can't go very far, but that's what they did for variable speed, because the variable speed transmission on this one's screwed up. You get 2 speeds out of 4, but they stripped the shaft and put a step pulley on it, and this is on here for tension for your belt. That kind of hurt, but anyway, Matt picked up the motor that's period correct to what he's got, and it's a good place to store a magnet, by the way, until you hit your head on it. Sounds like the rodents may have been into the motor. It may not be something that's going to be serviceable again. So I told him in the comments, I said, well, I mean, on his motor, what my first thought was, it's got the paper belt pulley on it. And my first thought, obviously there's no shaft here, so hey, okay, we'll say this is the shaft, and say this is his belt pulley. Put a V pulley in right here and hide a motor behind it. That's what I was thinking. Or, you know, he could do like they did on this one and cut the side of the housing out and put a pulley in there and go that route. Either way. But he liked the idea, so I just thought I would show it so Matt has a better plan, you know, of what I know of. And he was also talking about having a chain on for the spindle on his. Told you I thought we had a chain. That's just a little bicycle. Actually better than bicycle chain. Because it doesn't have any slots in it. But chain is probably better. Somebody mentioned in his comments to use cable for that. What that's for is there's a counterweight down in here. You loosen this, and this slides up and down. And if it wasn't for that counterweight, that wouldn't move very well. That's what that is on this one. This is spring-loaded. Spring's right here, and it's adjustable. And I'm not sure on Matt's if the chain is for this part or for the carriage for the spindle. Either way, I just wanted to show Matt what my idea was for sure so he could see it better in his mind. And anybody else working on something like that, you know, it's easy. But I think Thailand's ready to try to separate some cows. We're separating cows for a load to go out tomorrow morning. Doing it this morning because that's when all the cows will be in the barn. So, yay. Dirty trick of feeding some grain. She gets to go back out. But you see, big girl, she eats over here every time. And she's one that goes in here. And the others really didn't work out too bad. One of them was right here. Ty stood there with that gate open. She turned around, ran right in. A couple others were farther down. No big deal. Got them behind that gate and shut it, and they got them moved over. But say now the fun part, making sure we don't let the wrong ones out. Have an interesting issue. Right brake doesn't want to come back up. I can pull it up with my foot and it'll release. Oh, I guess we got to look into that. So, hopefully that's the last deal we got to put in there for a while. That the calves and yearling heifers, and then these guys. Cows have enough. But they don't really want to go back out. They're all just standing over there. That's not a good color. And sun's shining now. Good time to get this done. I already pumped the other side down as low as I could get it with my cheater. Might have to get something else. Hey, that's better. It's not stuck to the side. Might have to get something else so I can get down to the bottoms like I need to. Because, you know, I'm going to leave a bunch in there on this one that way. Excuse me. Same with the other side. And Murray had two pieces of this hose, and only one came back with it, so unless you needed the other for something. I might, if the hose doesn't have too much curl, I might be able to take the PVC off the end and stick it in to get this tank. The other tank, though, I don't think so. But we'll see. I filled the tank on the Volvo. Getting close to empty. And see how much room there is in the shop tank, and we put some of this in that. Furnace isn't going to care too much. Put her full of clean fuel. It's leaning back a little bit, so, you know, lowest part of the tank is where I was sucking from. This one I got the hose around the corner enough that literally right there below it, there's less than a half an inch, so it probably doesn't make it to there. I'm going to guess there's a quart. The other side a little bit more, but well, it's still not over 2 or 3 gallons tops that I couldn't get out of it. And it fired right up this morning, no smoke, no nothing. So I think the spring on the shutoff was one thing it needed, and this tank's almost full. Tahoe got his second round of shots.
All done.
He got zapped coming up too because he wouldn't move. Kind of like right now. And oh, that says hot shot on it.
Ring, keep your ass
That doesn't. I was trying to get the next group up into the tub, and well, it would either get kicked and stepped on at the same time or swat one in the ass. I broke the other one off right there. Pissed me off. But hey, now we know. Don't swat with the new one even though it's a flexible shaft. Yeah, the motor. That does happen to fit. The threads are the same. Tested it on a piece of metal. And these idiots are being idiots.
This is what happens when you're pushing calves in and 2 of them decide to step back and give you a kick, and you jump back and you get phone knocked out while it's uploading to TikTok. Flat down in a fresh pile. Thank God it's waterproof.
Well, hopefully my microphone's working on here now. The last clip with the calf laying on the ground, he had a reaction to one of the shots. So right before you got to see him, he got a shot at Epi. We always bring Epi down if we're giving shots, because you never know. And usually if it does happen, it's just one. It doesn't happen again. And Ron's here. I told Ty, I said, I think we're going to need another load, because one load's going to go in front of the cow barn, and the other load's going to go right to the end of this barn. Like I said, hopefully my microphone is working, because I noticed it didn't work on the last one. Because, well, I had a couple calves try to kick me, and I was nice and tried to stay out of the way while uploading a TikTok video. And yeah, my phone went face down in the shit. So, anyway, hopefully the sound works on this one. Randy's happy, Ron's here. Say hi, Ron. Hello. Hey, told you he was here. No, I didn't knock the gravel off for him. He'll get it though. Probably about the end of the video, probably long enough to do anyway, so. But hey, you got to see Ron. And Randy got to see him too. I really should have showed you how when he goes to dump, since he's on air, he squats. With my Freightliner, I don't, because the drop axle's on the ground anyway, and it does not wiggle. But some guys dump, some guys don't. So, thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you all had a great Thursday, and God, I hope tomorrow goes good.